Speaking in a Fox interview on Sunday, two of the FBI's highest-ranking members caused a stir while addressing rumors about disgraced financier and alleged sex trafficker Jeffrey Epstein. Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Bongino insisted Epstein committed suicide in his Manhattan jail cell in the exclusive interview, a stance they hadn't always taken. Epstein was found dead at the Metropolitan Correctional Centre in 2019, where he was being housed while awaiting trial on federal charges. Tessa Bennett joins us in studio with the details. Tessa, why did these comments incite backlash?
Manisa, despite Epstein's death having been ruled a suicide by New York City's chief medical examiner, his death triggered a wave of conspiracy theories, with many speculating he may have been killed to protect those involved in his crimes. Deputy Director Bongino himself said in 2023 he thought the government might be hiding information.
You said Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know a suicide when you see one, and that's what that was.
President Donald Trump's FBI bosses, Director Kash Patel and Deputy Director Bongino, are fielding backlash from supporters over their comments regarding the death of disgraced financier Jeffrey Epstein's death. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Fox News on Sunday, Patel and Bongino faced a litany of questions, one of which pertained to Epstein and his recorded cause of death, to which they both agreed Epstein took his own life. The pair have stated they've received full access to the case file and have reviewed all pertinent information. A medical examiner ruled Epstein died by suicide in a New York jail cell in 2019 while he was awaiting trial on federal sex trafficking charges.
He killed himself. You want me to get, I've seen the whole file. He killed himself.
Epstein was a known associate of numerous high-profile politicians and socialites, including former President Bill Clinton and Prince Andrew. The phrase Epstein didn't kill himself became viral online in the wake of his death, with many believing he may have been killed in order to protect certain high-profile people from being implicated in the trial. Bongino, a conservative commentator and former Secret Service agent who hosted the podcast The Bongino Show, has long been critical of the handling of the Epstein case, making statements that he believed evidence was being withheld from the public.
Folks, if we don't uncover the full Epstein story, there is a huge hole in the follow the money, follow the influence picture.
Since the Fox News interview, both Patel and Bongino have faced criticism online from their respective fan bases, who disagree with their conclusions on Epstein's death. The backlash comes just a few months after the Trump administration's Justice Department facilitated the release of the documents related to the Epstein case that people claimed was a disappointment. The documents in the much-anticipated release did not include a so-called client list, nor were there any new revelations that came out.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that. I'm reviewing JFK files, MLK files. That's all in the process of being reviewed because that was done at the directive of the president from all of these agencies.
After the blowback, Attorney General Pam Bondi told Fox News the Justice Department had received thousands of additional pages relating to the case, and a detailed report was forthcoming, though there has not been any follow-up just yet.
I know the Attorney General has committed to releasing those files. I would defer you to the Department of Justice on her timeline, but when she has made a promise in the past, she has kept it, and I'm certain that she will in this case as well.
Bongino posted a follow-up statement on social media after the Fox News interview, where he told his followers, quote, "I'm telling you what exists and what doesn't. If new evidence surfaces, I'm happy to reevaluate."